Okay, so with this one, you want to draw a possible derivative for each function. So you want to think about where this thing is increasing and decreasing, increasing, decreasing, increasing, 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 decreasing, increasing, decreasing, and what that means for the derivative in terms of is it positive or negative. So where are the spots that these guys are flat, if they are flat at all anywhere, and what's the value of the derivative there? This is similar to some of the problems that you saw in your con over the summer. So go ahead and hit pause, and you can sketch these out if you need to, or if you print out the PDF that I gave you, that's fine too. But pause it, give it a shot. Okay, here comes the answers. Oh, these are also like some of the homework that you had the other day. So right, here come the answers. So it's a little wobbly. I don't know why there. But this guy is, notice I took little dotted lines from the high point down to here, high point down to here, low point up to here. Those are all spots where it's flat. So instantaneously flat. So that means the derivative is 0 there. Then it's going up. So I put a line that goes down and is positive. Notice it's steeper here than it is there. So that's why it has a higher derivative value. So I draw this line here, going up. So it's got a positive derivative, right? Do y'all see that? This is positive because this thing is increasing. Here, this is decreasing, so it has a negative derivative. Increasing, positive derivative. Also, it kind of fits our idea of power rule. This looks like it has a parent function that is a x cubed graph. What would that derive to? An x squared. Same thing here. X squared would derive to a line. All right, next one. This one. What's it look like? Looks like a straight line. Mostly straight. So what's its slope? Well, it looks pretty constant. So I draw a straight line that's horizontal. Here, I didn't draw the dotted lines, but dotted line to there, dotted line to there, dotted line to there. Notice increasing, so positive derivative. From here to there, it's decreasing, so negative derivative. From here, to there, it's increasing, positive derivative. From here to here, decreasing, negative derivative. Hopefully you're good with that. All right, so these next two questions, I gave you a chart. Also, like some of the problems from your homework. I give you a chart and I ask you to find different values of the derivative of an equation given what's in the chart. So go ahead, hit pause. You can do these. I will only show A at first. So if you want to try A, let me scroll down, and then afterwards try B and let me scroll down. Then we can do it that way. You're paused, I hope. Okay, here it comes. So the answer for A is, stop right there. Actually, I'll go like this. There you go. So the answer to A. So what I need to do is I rewrote C. I use product rule. C prime is F prime times G, derivative first times second, plus G prime, derivative second, times the first. I switched it from how I was doing up there, but it's okay to do it either way and you're fine. C prime and -1. So I plug in -1 for all those x's. Notice -1 is just this column right here. You may say, well, what are all those other pieces for? Well, those will come into play a little bit later as we're working on derivatives. I can change the way this works and then I need more values. But for now, I only need that column. I try to color code it here for you. This guy was F prime and -1. So here's F prime, -1. It's that orange thing. G of -1 is 1, so that's this. You can see I've got them color-coded all the way through. So I wind up getting 2 times 1 plus -2 times 3, which is really 2 minus 6, and the answer is -4. Okay, hopefully now you can try B if you want. I'll scroll up so you can see it, like the board work problems. Go ahead, hit pause, give it a shot. Okay, here comes your answer. I got 3. So I'll go through that. This one, it's a fraction. So what rule do I use? Quotient rule. With quotient rule, it's like really messy sometimes. So I didn't want to write the of x's. I kind of shorthanded it. And that's fine. Oh, there should be a prime sign right there. Can I put it there? there. Okay. Oops. Okay, cool. All right, so now that I've got that prime sign there, it's correct. So it is low, which is f d high g prime, minus high g d low f prime over low low, so f squared. So once again, I did the same color coding system. This guy should really be underlined in orange because that's where I got that -1. This guy down here was the same as this one. So that's this, f of 3. So anyway, all those guys are, oh, and I missed that one too. Look at that. This should be purple over here. Anyway, I plug in all those values. I get this, -1 times 1 minus 2 times -2. That gives you -1 plus 4. All over -1 squared is 1. So this simplifies to 3. So hopefully you're good with that. And once again, I said if you feel good with all this stuff, you should be feeling pretty solid for our first quiz. So that's all. Thank you. See you.